Something that we all have in common, young and old. It's called choices and decisions. Do we choose to be a kind to one another, or do we choose to be rude? But we all gonna say we're gonna be kind, right? And what is the golden rule? Who can tell me the golden rule? Do unto others the way you want others to do unto you, right? So when someone has done something really nice, we congratulate them in public. But if someone has made a mistake or done something that's not so pleasant, do we tell them in public? We tell them in private. So we praise in public, we correct in private. No one wants to be humiliated. So, just a little stuff I'm going to touch on etiquette, but that's not what I'm going to do for the rest of my presentation. Just remember to always say please when you're asking for something. Thank you when you receive it. Excuse me if you've interrupted someone. I'm sorry if you have offended. And a word that some people think is not a good word, but no, the word no is a really good word. When someone asks you to do something that you know is wrong, your response is what? No. Life is 10% of what happens to you and 90% of how you respond. What do I mean by that? If someone steps on your shoe, it's okay. But how many of you know some persons that have gotten to big arguments over little simple things like that? That's the 90%. So someone has either lost their life or someone is incarcerated over a stupid thing, or someone may have said a word that they didn't like. First thing you want to do is violence. I want to see a show of hands. How many of you have lost someone? First of all, how many of you have lost a family member to violence? Raise your hand. How many of you have lost a friend to violence? How many of you have lost someone that you know someone has lost someone to violence? We've all been affected by violence. And right now at your age, you probably feel that you're completely invisible. So you feel that you have plenty of time, you got plenty of chances, that you can outrun, outsmart, and outtalk any mistakes that you make, right? We all been young. So when people talk to you about rules and boundaries and being obedient, it feels like a game. It feels like something meant to hold you back or ruin your fun. You figure, if I get caught, I can just handle the penalty later. But sometimes the penalty could be the penal system or it could be death. But here is our reality, the world that we live in. Every single road that we walk has a final destination. Some choices give us a second chance. Sometimes we can do it over. But other choices locks us in a path that you cannot get off. We call that the last ride. You don't get to choose when your ride ends, but every single day, your choices and decisions are picking out the vehicle that you are going to ride in. Okay, you can bring it in. When we choose rebellion, when we choose to hang out with the wrong crowd, or when we choose to ignore the warnings from people who love us, like our parents, our teachers, our relatives, and our loved ones, you're not really being a boss. You're actively handing the keys of your life over to someone else and letting them pick your final ride. Now, this box don't care about your potential. It doesn't care about your dreams. It doesn't care about your plans, your sports career, your music, or what you want it to become. Once that lid closes, the story's over. It's all about making the right choices and decisions. Your friends are like elevators, and what does elevators do? Your friends can take you up, and your friends can take you down. Now, we have several things that really control our lives in our reality. The illusion of filling in, of fitting in, social media, and peer pressure. Let's just talk about how the ride actually begins. It doesn't start with the tragedy, it starts with the desperate need to fit in. Every single day when we open our phones or look at social media, we see a lifestyle package to look cool. You see people flashing money, acting reckless, pushing boundaries, and disrespecting authority. It looks like they're living the best life, doesn't it? But your peers, they pressure you to do things, join in, use the bait to try something, mock a teacher, or even crossing the line at home where you disrespect your parents. But social media friends will show up, but they won't show up when you're in trouble. They're not there. Peer pressure makes you think that you're driving your own life, but you're actually letting the comment steer you. If your friends are pushing you toward a lifestyle of disobedience, they aren't your circle, they're your anchors. And it allows you to follow them blindly. When something happens to you, they'll post an emoji on your memorial page and move on to the next trend. Friends are fleeting. They're not there for you all the time. Then we have the disobedience where we do it at school, we do it at home. And what happens is when you risk the danger of being disobedient at home and at school, it trains the mind to believe that rules don't apply to you. It numbs your conscience. Disobedience is a staircase, and every time you disrespect a parent or a teacher, you take one step down. Pretty soon, skipping classes or hanging out on the corner or disrespecting the teacher turns into disrespecting the law. You think you're proving how tough you are by breaking the rules at home, but you are all doing breaking the shield of protection that your family is trying to put around you. When you throw away discipline, and when you throw away discipline, you throw away your armor. You don't have your armor of God anymore. And the last thing is drugs and violence. Everyone raised their hands that have been affected by violence, and we all have been affected by violence. And violence brings you to the end of your staircase. Drugs and violence in the streets, a single moment of anger, like I told you, the 10% and the 90%, a single pill that you thought was safe, or a single decision to carry something that's not yours, or locks the door to your vehicle. The streets don't have a reverse gear. There's not a reverse gear when we're in the street. The drug and violence may promise you quick money, respect, and power. Look at that box. There's no retirement plan with that box. That box does not have a retirement plan. Or do the streets have a retirement plan? I don't think I've known anyone that was slinging drugs or whatever that they had a good retirement plan. So there's no retirement plan. But in saying all of that, I didn't get these young men to bring this passage in today to scare you. It's not about that at all. Because fear doesn't change life. Insight does. I had him to bring it here so show you exactly what is at stake. Your life is too valuable to be wasted on a single mistake. Your future is too big to be buried because you wanted to impress people who really won't remember your name in about 5 years. You are still breathing. This means you're still in the driver's seat. You can choose right now to walk out of this church and make a different turn. You can choose to respect your home, to lock in your education, to cut off your friends who are putting you down or bringing you down, and to say no to the things that will kill your future. The last ride is awaiting for anyone foolish enough to chase it. But a great life is waiting for the ones brave enough to drive a different way. What ride are you choosing? Your friends can influence you, the streets can tempt you, and social media can pressure you. But nobody can force you into that passenger seat. The keys are in your hands. Stop letting bad choices drive you toward a destination you aren't ready for. Choose a better ride. The last ride doesn't start at the cemetery. It starts with your very next choice or decision that you make. This box right here is waiting for the foolish, but the world is waiting for all of you brave ones. Decide your own future. And one last thing is to remember to watch your thoughts. They become your words. Watch your words. They become your actions. Watch your actions. They become your habits. Watch your habits. They become your character. And watch your character because it becomes your destiny. Let's make sure that we don't take this last ride. Thank you.
Liturgical dancers, please.